everybody, it's Javid Khan from EMpression, a marketing services company. One of the questions I get quite a bit is with regards to mobile and mobile marketing, and I'm doing an email marketing campaign, Javid, and how can that be mobile friendly? Well, it's very simple. You got to use the right tool when it comes to your email service provider, and one of those things is the fact that your email service provider has a template that you can use. The email service provider we use, and as everyone knows, we are a software partner with Constant Contact, and they have a number of communication templates that are mobile friendly. So here are a couple of things. First of all, we know that it's very important when it comes to your mobile marketing strategy. Why? Because most Canadians, over 50% of Canadians in this great country of ours, are consuming a piece of your content on a thing called a mobile device or a smartphone. So now that we know that stat, here's what's very important. When it comes to your next email marketing campaigns, here's a couple of things you need to understand. Again, using the right tool, figure out the best template that you're going to use. The ones that I would strongly recommend you use moving forward is a one column template. Let's forget about these things that have menu things at the top and sidebars on the left and right. That ain't going to work anymore in mobile world. We're looking at the single column template. Okay, so that's first thing. Look at a template that's one column only. Second of all, look at your font. Your font size has to be at least 16 or so more font size, especially if you know your audience are consuming your content on a mobile device. How many people out there in internet land, when you actually get a communication from someone, you have to literally pinch and zoom? You know, do you do that? You got to pinch and zoom. When you have to pinch and zoom, you are telling that person or that organization that sent you that communication that it's not mobile friendly. You should be able to look at your mobile device and read the content without having to pinch and zoom. So text is very important. Third of all, images. Use images. Those are very important, especially when it comes to mobile friendly type of communications. Images are very, very important. I also would say when it comes to links, the number one thing I still find are people using word links. So that means, you know, they have a word and then they link that, and that's kind of their link. How many people do that, and how many people can actually see that on a mobile device? I would say next to none. So when you are going to use a link, it's big shiny buttons. Make those buttons nice and big and clear and shiny. And again, your email service provider, that right tool that you're going to be using, will have pre-programmed buttons that you can drop in, change up the color, change up the fonts, change up the text, right? And the last thing you want to do is you want to test. Test, because it may look really great on your desktop or your PC Mac. It may not look that sharp on your mobile device. So test on your mobile device, test on a tablet, see how that works. But as I say every time, you gotta make sure you're communicating to your target audience. If your target audience is on a mobile device, and the majority of them are on a mobile device, make sure you're following these specific best practices. If you know your target audience perhaps is on both, make sure you've got two different communications going to those two different targets. So hopefully that will help. When it comes to your next mobile marketing campaign, look at your text, look at your images, look at that one column, use those shiny buttons, no more word links, and most importantly, make sure that it's to your targeted audience. Folks, if you like what you're hearing and what you're seeing today, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And most importantly, if you've got a question on my screen, see my contact information, please send me your question. I'll try as best as I can to answer it. Gang, it's Javid Khan, EMpression, a marketing services company.